You already know what it is. Black at it once again. It's your boy, Super M with RIngsideVR, the place to be for everything virtual boxing and virtual fight fans. We got a battle for you tonight. Entering the ring, Pake Jaul, known as the childless problem in his debut match here on RIngsideVR. Now, Pake has asked for a tough as nails opponent who won't back down from a brawl, and Drifery, journeyman on the channel, answered the call. Now, will Pake back up the hype, or will Drifery shut him down on his first night here on RIngsideVR? Before we find out and get to this fight, I want to remind y'all that if you think you got the hands and you want to fight somebody who's been on this channel, go ahead and hit that link in the description. Join the Discord. We do weekly recorded exhibition fights for the community so we can show up and show out and show the skills of everybody here. Now, without out the way, let's go ahead and get to this next fight. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this VR boxer is making his debut match here on RIngsideVR. Fighting by way of North America East, give it up for the childless problem, Pake Jaul! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this VR boxer has an official record of 1 win, 1 draw, and 0 losses. Fighting by way of North America, give it up for King Catastrophy Drifery! All right, virtual fight fans, we are back for another exciting thrill of the fight to match.
Seconds out.
Debuting this time is Pake Jaul against journeyman Drifery. Drifery again trying to work on that Hajime no Ippo style, but Pake Jaul saying he is the bad boy, the problem child of VR, and he's gonna come in and show everybody what's up. Oh my God! And I couldn't even get to introduce you, Solly, and already Drifery showing what he is known for. Classic body blows, takes down Pake Jaul, and a strong fight starts for Drifery.
Yeah, Pake Jaul's got to be careful. He's going to get a problem real quick here. Drifery, very experienced so far, and using that style very well. Ooh, Pake adjusting very well, finding the head with a big flurry of punches.
Oh my God, Pake Jaul on a rampage, and we've told this about Drifery a bunch of times that while he's getting in, he does leave his hands a little bit too down, not enough head movement, and Pake Jaul laser firing in on Drifery's forehead. Oh my God, that was an intense barrage from Pake Jaul. Now, Pake Jaul, Solly, someone who came into the Discord, one of those people said, you know what, I've seen the fights, I'm gonna come in, I could beat anybody you put me on. So this is kind of a little trial test for Pake Jaul, and I figure Drifery would have been a good opponent because Drifery's got power and Drifery can get in. I'm gonna see what Pake Jaul can do, both defensively and offensively, and already Pake Jaul showing that he's got the adaptation to take on any kind of problems that comes his way.
Yeah, you can see early on Drifery was just doing really good with those aggressive body hooks and switching up the levels. But Pake Jaul, oh, look, we have a little bit of a technical issue.
We got a little something here.
Pake Jaul, like I was saying, looks like everything is going to be all right.
Yeah, a little adjustment. A little adjustment,
POV, we got a little bit of an adjustment needed.
It happens.
Look behind the screen, everyone.
Yeah, it happens in VR games.
Pay attention to the Discord in the corner.
right. Happens a lot in VR games. Let's see if Drifery can take some time. It's going to be a small timeout here for Drifery. Pake Jaul being a world-class partner for this, man, not taking advantage, letting Drifery come in and kind of fix his headset. I think he's going to let us know here that some things are a little difficult for him. But if we could get him back in the saddle, I think this is going to be an excellent fight for round number 1. Let's see if he can get his stuff fixed up. But what were you saying earlier, though, Solly?
Well, I was saying, like, Pake Jaul had that level to adapt, right? After he got knocked down, he came back and did a really good job of putting on the aggression and making Drifery really have to respect his power. Looks like we're getting back into it.
Okay.
The other thing I was going to say, Pake Jaul, very polite, not taking the knockout. Entire opposite of the actual of the Jake Paul. He's coming in and fighting. He offered to fight any of our strongest fighters, and was absolutely willing to show up to do it. No,
wow.
This man is here to throw down.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of throwing down, Pake Jaul just showing incredible accuracy and power. That last salvo, that last combo was actually ballistic, and he continues to dole out the damage on Drifery. Drifery not getting a moment's notice as he fixes it. And more than, look, Pake Jaul, I think, more than made up for the knockdown in that round. Had had he had more time to work, I think Drifery would have been in some serious trouble. But let's take a look at that replay from round number 1 and look at that beautiful liver blow from Drifery. Drifery known for slipping in and getting in under your punches and delivering some serious damage, and that damage was what led to the first knockdown. Look at this again, slipping beautifully and hitting right to the body, almost crumbling Pake Jaul, and you don't even feel it in VR. His actual character felt it, and again continued the damage. Pake Jaul not really knowing how much power Drifery has in those punches, but as we came back from the break, it is Pake Jaul with the aggression, and you can kind of see the laser focus coming in from Pake Jaul as he lands blow after blow, even with Drifery trying to do some head movement. Pake Jaul coming in with that accuracy, and it was an absolute nightmare. If this is any indication, Solly, of what we have in round number 2, Drifery might be in some serious trouble, because Pake Jaul is coming to bring those problems.
Yeah.
Mouthpiece is in, seconds out. Okay, get ready. Box.
All right, round 2 underway, and like we said, Drifery already starting off this round with a very angry and very skilled Pake Jaul, bringing those problems, Solly, and like we said from the last replay, if there was any indication of what Pake Jaul could bring to this fight, Drifery has a serious uphill battle, and already Drifery still fighting with that lag issue. Pake Jaul class act, chopping it up for the people, making a show out of this, and allowing Drifery not only to recalibrate, but keeping the pressure on him. You love to see that from Pake Jaul.
Yeah, Drifery though look like he's fighting some demons and after images here.
Absolutely,
little bit off, and it's unfortunate because Pake Jaul's movement is just going to be really devastating for this. Right, he's just going to be in and out. Drifery just having a hard time keeping up with it.
Yeah, and it's, it's one of those consequences of a VR fight. Sometimes you have to fight the lag as well as your opponent. You have to fight technical issues. But Drifery, one thing I like about him is he's not going to make an excuse for anything right now. He's going to continue fighting, even if he has to fight his thoughts, his inner demons. He has to fight for freedom, fight for you and me, and fight anybody but Pake Jaul. But right now, I think he's got it locked in, and a big smash coming up from Drifery, waking up the Pake Jaul situation, and we're back into a fight, bro.
You can tell he's had so much experience in VR fighting when, like, even with lag, you can still kind of predict where the fight's going. And he's still dodging these punches, staying defensively responsible, right? He's still got that head movement. He knows spacing, and he's just got that big jump in, right? Like, I love watching him dive in and go straight for the body. Pake Jaul starting to see it and dropping that one hand low to protect against those body shots. And that, I think, defensively has been the adjustment that he's made that's really helped him out this round.
Yeah,
he hasn't taken those big shots that we saw him take in the first round either.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, when you get hit to the body like he did in the first round, you gotta wise up. And Pake Jaul, very smart, very adaptive. You see, he's switching into many different styles, getting around Drifery. Almost toying with his opponent at this point. But Drifery, we already know, no matter what he's up against, he's gonna stay locked in and stay trying to get that knockout. And already Drifery getting damaged heavily, and we're back in the situation he was in at the end of round number 1, taking a lot of head shots. He's got to keep those hands up. Drifery, Pake Jaul has some serious hands, my boy. You got to keep it up. And Pake Jaul, I just love to see it, man. I love what I'm seeing from Pake Jaul.
Yeah, working very technically, being fair, not trying to be overly aggressive. He's still respecting Drifery's power. But he's just taking the shots where he's getting them, right? Like, he sees the head get open, he's taking a shot, he's taking a shot, he's taking a shot.
Yeah.
Backing out, sees Drifery gets aggressive again, and is just using this space really well. I'm definitely giving him this round on the scorecards. No big knockdowns happening just yet, but Pake Jaul really coming back in a round that he needed to get after getting that knockdown in round 1.
100%. Yeah, Pake Jaul definitely up in this round. The aggressor. Let's take a look at the replay of the action from round number 2. Some of the more significant blows here, Solly. Very significant. Tell me what you're seeing.
So I'm seeing Pake really understanding that distancing right now, and now he's starting to dial in, getting some really good hand-eye coordination, tagging up the head, tagging up the weak spots, right? He's got that power. He's hitting stuns. You can see Drifery's screen constantly going white, and right there, right, just as that purple glove hits him right in the face. Drifery, I think, dealing with a little bit of lag, and I think dealing with it off and on is starting to throw off his timing. right? His dodging isn't quite as sharp as it was in round 1, and he's just a little bit behind each time.
Yeah. Pake Jaul, though, very
some
smart
good shots, though. Right? We saw it here. Very powerful hooks.
Seconds out.
And he's getting a lot of success when he goes for the head as well as the body. And so he's just got to keep mixing it up, try his best. This man's not going to throw out any excuses. He's going to put his whole heart into this fight.
Oh, yeah. And that's what you got to love about Drifery, man. No matter the situation, he's going to give it his all. Pake Jaul, though, very smart. And one thing we didn't point out earlier is, like, Pake Jaul's been good at analyzing where Drifery wants to strike next. And he's making some good dodges and some good counter hits. Sometimes just stepping out to the side to land a cross, or just ducking underneath a big hook to land a counter of his own. So Pake Jaul, not only an entertainer, not only a showman, but someone who's got some serious hands. And Pake Jaul amping up the crowd here in round number 3 says, come on, Drifery, we're going to take this to a slugfest, and the slugfest it is. Woo!
Drifery coming out on top in that exchange. I think he was just having the advantage as the shorter fighter and throwing his hooks more on the outside. He had some very good head movement there.
Yeah.
And getting a big stun on Pake.
Yeah, Pake already, Pake wanted to just test himself at this point. I think Pake knows that he can win if he fights on his terms, and now he's just like, I want to test what you got. Let's go ahead and slug it out. And already, Drifery landing some big blows,
some big shots. That's the thing. Even with lag, you got to be afraid of Drifery's punches. They hurt.
They do.
Saw them knocked down early in round 1. They are able to find the sweet spots even through time and space.
I mean, straight up, man. And like, one thing that's keeping Drifery in this fight right now is he is still landing significant blows even here in round number 3. He definitely lost round number 2, but he definitely won round number 1, even though we had that bit of a headset kind of like mismanagement over there, but he still scored that knockdown, and he's still being the aggressor here in round number 3, and Drifery just fighting with all of his heart. You gotta love to see it.
Absolutely. And he's just been very effective, right? Like, I will say his guard is low enough that he's getting tagged, but he's not getting tagged on the chin or on, like, in the weak spots on the face, right? He's generally avoiding the worst of it, and he's always fighting back, not just sitting there as a sitting duck, right? Defense is
getting tagged up right now, though, bro.
Offense, right? He's guards.
He's getting pieced up right there by Pake Jaul.
Turn it on for the last of it. Yeah, turning it out last year. Pake Jaul starting to show some great head movement there as well. Even stepping out. I love how he's using ankles, right? He's always stepping around. He's getting in, he's getting out. He's got some, he's using stick movement, and he's got some great distancing and spacing that he uses the ring with.
Yeah, very interesting when we watch the boxers using the stick
last
movement.
20 seconds of this match.
Pake Jaul, I mean, I'm very surprised by him as far as the debut match goes. I wouldn't be surprised if Pake Jaul scores another knockdown or just does enough damage to come out on top. And again, another big shot coming out from Pake Jaul. It's going to be very close, man. Drifery putting out a lot of damage. You know what? I might give it to Drifery just because of the knockdown in the first round. But let's take a look at this replay and check out the action in the third round. The third round was very ballistic, Solly. We had a lot of fireworks coming out from both Pake Jaul and from Drifery. We take a look at the shot from the next angle, and here we go. Drifery looking to set up that body blow right there, and I like how he sets it up. Pake Jaul showing a little frustration, saying, I'm trying to hit this man, and he doesn't seem to want to go down, and Pake Jaul returns with a setup of his own, going to the low hook to the body this time. It's come crashing down over top on Drifery, and I think that Pake Jaul was really looking to put Drifery away in this round. He landed a lot of significant hits, but your man Drifery was coming in with the bombos and the heart. He's like a tenacious, like attack dog once he gets on you. And here we go. Pake Jaul showing a little bit more frustration. I think at this point he was just frustrated that Drifery wouldn't go down, right? He's been landing good shots all night. He's been very tentative, very intentional with his boxing, and he's just like, come on, man, what is it gonna take to take this little dude down? Like, how much heart does he actually have in his character? And you can see crushing blow after crushing blow after crushing blow, and even landing some glancing shots there afterwards. And again, Pake Jaul coming over the top, and a lot of that, what you talk about, Solly, earlier, is that Drifery was just, his head is just open. Even when he turns around, boom, 2 hooks right there, perfectly timed, coming out of that kind of blind spot of Drifery. And we're gonna see what the official word is, man. Gonna be very interesting here in round number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, The winner is
Power post coming in.
the blue corner.
Whoa! And there we have it. Pake Jaul coming in with a well-deserved win. And honestly, this is kind of insane, right? Pake Jaul, like after one knockdown, usually you could judge like, oh man, somebody gets a knockdown, that's a wrap. But look at those last 2 rounds, right? We always say it's so hard to come back from a round 1 knockdown, but here we have the first incident recorded here of somebody doing just that, Solly, and a monster damage coming in from Pake Jaul. 3,095, bro. That's some serious heat.
Yeah, we're seeing that being like that threshold of like that monster level, right? If you can do 1,000 damage in a round, that's good stuff. Drifery, right? Just very very good himself, getting that knockdown early. But I think just not struggling with the headset issues, and I think it just kind of threw him off his game. Still almost pulling out the win just because of the power of that knockdown, and he's staying very defensively responsible, always hitting with power. Just couldn't figure out a strategy for Pake's movement and his counter shots.
Yeah, no, Pake Jaul showed us exactly what he was made of. One of those few people who come into the Discord who says, I've got the hands and I can prove it. And Pake Jaul has proved it actually on more than one occasion. I'm glad we were able to show you this snippet. Unfortunately, a lot of his opponents either don't send their replays back in due to embarrassment, or something happens in transition and we have not been able to get a good fight. And this one was almost ruined by the headset malfunction there in round number 1. But I mean, Drifery not having 2 good rounds really couldn't land anything significant on Pake Jaul, but Pake Jaul staying consistent with the damage, and we saw it, landing headshot after headshot after headshot on Drifery. And I'm honestly surprised that Drifery didn't go down in round number 2 and 3, to be honest, Solly. Like, he took a lot of damage, especially in round number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was saying, like, he was protecting the most critical spots. He kept getting stunned, but he didn't ever accumulate enough damage to just go down outright. And Pake maybe being a little bit too conservative there for some of those 2 rounds. I think he needed to go with more, instead of that consistent over time punching, some like flurries and then some leading and probing shots. But still, great fight. Both fighters showing a ton of heart and a ton of skill, and can't wait to see them back, probably having a rematch just to decide who's the best on good terms.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's going to be it for us on Ringside VR. We'll catch you guys for the next fight. Check us out. Yo, after that incredible fight, I just want to thank y'all for sticking all the way in here for the post credits. I'm just going to get a little real with y'all if you don't mind. I just want to thank y'all, everybody who has made it out, the fighters, the viewers, the fans, the supporters. We've made it past 3,600 subscribers, all for virtual reality boxing, from coming from nothing. That is huge. And I just want to say again, thank y'all, because without y'all, this wouldn't be happening right now. And I honestly can't believe it. So I'm gonna continue my promise to bring you guys the best virtual reality boxing experience that I can. But you know what? I need some help, y'all. The support's been great for now, but the algorithm absolutely hates your boy. It hates me, and I don't know why. I swear, for God, I'm trying to bring the bangers to y'all, and the algorithm is like, no. So I'm gonna need y'all help. Please share the videos with friends, share it on other Discords, share it with coworkers, share it with your auntie and your mama and them. Like the videos, continue to comment. Y'all have been killing the comment section, and just do what we can to defeat the algorithm. It's the ultimate op right now. It's the one holding the belt, and your boy out here is hungry. I'm still trying to get to that 1,000K, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So definitely continue to support the channel. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And that's all I got to say, yo. Super M out.